Hello. Hey guys, welcome to MCAST. Yeah, it's such a privilege to have you all on because we had conversations with you earlier, and yeah, you agreed to come on the podcast and just share your thoughts and your perspectives and your ideas. We are so glad to have you. So, do we still have the lady and the gentleman? Okay, so we have Rachel from. Okay, nice. Wow, cool. Okay, so we have a lady and a gentleman online right now that gonna have conversations with us, and then we have, of course, Toby. You've all seen Toby. Yeah, do we have Anthony there? Anthony. Okay, cool. And then PK. Cool. All right. All right. I think you guys are all raring to go. Would you mind introducing yourself to us? Can we start with the ladies? Ladies first. The lady first. Okay.
Yeah, but in this situation with the corona, I don't think ladies first would work. My name is Rachel. You're inviting me to this podcast. I'm a student in Ghana University doing public health. This is my final year, so I'm looking forward to go home, not to stay in the corona thing.
You want to escape already?
Oh my god.
Wow, this is a bombshell. I wasn't expecting to hear this from you. Okay. Please, can we have the next person to talk to us introduce himself? Anthony. Okay, can we have Anthony to introduce himself?
My name is Anthony, and I'm a student of Genesee Vocational College of Information Technology. I'm a Ghanaian.
Ghanaian or Ghanaian?
Ghanaian.
I know some people say Ghanaian, you know.
I used to say that.
Really?
Yeah, Ghanaian. Then I realized no, it's the wrong
so
way
ridiculous.
to say
I see people texting that in the groups and everything. I say, boy, why do you get this wrong?
Yeah, because there is Ghana and then Nyan.
So,
Ghanaians are from a different country.
so if you're from Uganda, you're what?
I'm a Ugandan.
So I call you Ugandanian.
No, you just add N into Uganda. But so you want to say you're Ghanan?
No. I don't know who
No,
even,
no, really.
yeah, who even made the rules
No,
for
really.
this?
Cause look, Ugandan. I just only add N.
Yeah.
And then if it is Ghana, and then I say Ghanan.
No, it's already
That means you're Ghanan.
Yeah, that would have been cool too. That would have been cool too.
I'm a Ghanan.
By the way, anybody knows who makes the rules
I
for all
don't know,
these
man.
callings?
I don't know. It's like Rwandese, but you can say Rwandan.
You cannot say Rwanda.
But you cannot say Rwandan because they are Rwandese.
You know, a very typical one because I watch
It's
football a lot
crazy.
and I follow guys from there. That is Argentina.
Uh-huh.
You hear some commentators saying Argentinian.
Argentine.
No, you hear some of them saying
Uh-huh,
Argentinian.
Argentinian, yes.
Some say Argentine.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just sending butterflies in my head and my mind. Like,
What happens?
what's happening? You know, who makes the rules?
It's-
Viewers, if you know this, please share with us. In a comment section, we would like to hear from you.
Oh, you're
Whether it's Ugandanian or
no, it's Ugandan. I'm very sure. About that.
whatever,
For sure.
whatever. Nien.
And I know this.
Anyways,
for sure.
what really brings all of us together is that we are Africans.
That's true.
And we are proud ones at that.
That's true.
Yeah. Can we have PK to introduce himself?
Of course, my name is Paco. Ghana University.
There's an echo. We have a reverb from your sound. Yeah.
Also, the people are in the same room.
Are you with Anthony?
No.
Or it could be like this
I'm
one.
alone.
Yeah, we have an echo. Like really, it's a bit difficult. Or somebody has got his phone on loudspeaker.
On loudspeaker.
Is anybody on loudspeaker?
I don't think so.
I think it's okay now. Okay, lady and gentlemen, welcome to MCAST. Thank you so much for introducing yourself to us. How are you guys feeling? How is it now? Currently China. I want to start from Toby because he's in the studio. He gets the privilege to start first. Toby, how is it for you right now in China? How do you feel being in the middle of all this? It's been about 20 days or more, and sometimes it's like we are making a progress because we get some good news. Sometimes something comes up and they say, oh, they come to squash it all off. How is it for you? How are you doing these days?
I think personally, it's a mixed feeling, I would say. Sometimes you're hopeful. Sometimes you feel, are we still safe? Are we still... I mean, I think the challenge right now we are facing, all of us, is that there's lots of information out there. And we need to filter what is true, what is not true, and as human beings, some information kind of scares us. But overall, I think we are okay. We're trying to cooperate with everybody and with the authorities and with the rules that are in place. And we hope that the situation gets better, though. That's the current situation. And I don't know about you, how you getting by, but
I'm okay. I'm feeling good. I'm at home. This is my
you're
home.
joking.
I'm the son of Wuxi, a son of China. I'm enjoying it, not like Rachel.
Interesting.
Okay, guys. Anyway,
for sure.
before you all come in, let me do this real quick, just so I can introduce to the viewers what we are trying to do here on this podcast. Thanks again for tuning in. What we are discussing here is, we saw an article I think yesterday from news outlet. I think they basically publish on Africans and blacks and just people from our roots. It could be black Americans and all that. Yeah, they do that, and they actually dropped an article which was, I think, amazing. But for some reasons, in about an hour, they had to just pull it down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they took it off from their website and their publishing place. So I was wondering, like, what's the deal? But then the topic was so interesting, and basically what it was about was, should Africans rush back home or not? And
Wow.
this is such an interesting topic, and it's something that we shouldn't even have been talking about, that if not for some reasons, and these reasons are going to be obvious when we really get into the conversations, but we have a specific condition, we have a specific situation that I think we are going to discuss that in the course of the program and the course of the show. So I saw that and I followed it, but I think the reason why they took it from their website is because they actually gave details of a student that had contracted the disease, which is the coronavirus, and you could actually report on the case, but not include the name of
the person.
that person.
That's right.
So they had to take it off, and they sent an apology form of an article. They posted it out there. So guys, this is what we are discussing today. We are talking about, should Africans, and we want all of you to join in. And as you are listening to this right now, and as you're watching this, what we want you to do is just drop some comments, share your opinions, share your ideals, share your thoughts. Do you think it's right for Africans to go back home? Do you think we should get our things and straight away go back? There is a great deal of all the countries have, most countries from Europe and we call it the West, they have brought in flights and aircrafts to evacuate their people and extracted their people, especially from the epicenter, which is Wuhan, where we have the coronavirus, and there is also the lockdown should our governments do same for us as Africans? And is it safe to do that? Is it right to do that? Ethically, is it good? That's what we are discussing, ladies and gentlemen. Lady and gentlemen. So guys, how about you, Anthony? How do you feel these days? How is it going for you?
Very, very, very difficult.
How difficult and why?
Because you have to remain indoors.
Yep,
Not going
it's the
out.
hardest part.
I'm a fan of football. I like playing football. I like playing soccer. But because of this virus, you are afraid to go out to be infected. So always indoors.
Wow.
I find it to be very difficult.
Oh, okay. You're the sort of person that likes to, explore on the outside, So keeping such a person inside is, it's like you're suppressing them. I can understand. But it's ridiculous. The only thing you miss is football. Not your lectures? You don't miss lectures.
The only thing I miss. The only thing.
You don't miss lectures, going to class.
Actually, we are on holidays. And we plan
Oh,
to
yeah.
reopen on the 23rd. So I plan to enjoy my holidays. And I still remain in my room doing nothing.
Don't you have a hobby that can be done inside? I'll share a video with you. Find a hobby that can be
Come
done
on,
inside.
what
Playing
hobby
table
do you
tennis,
expect
something.
us to do indoors, man? I personally don't have any hobby to do indoors. I'm not this kind of person who binge watches movies or something.
I see.
People are going crazy.
I see.
Some people are going crazy. Being indoors is making someone go crazy.
Yeah, there were people that were sending me text on about depression.
Oh,
Some
really?
said they are getting depressed. Yeah, it's true.
That's why I get out always.
Because
I'm always
there is that, I mean, quote unquote fear that even if you go outside,
biggest.
some think it's really airborne.
Yeah.
The coronavirus is airborne, so
it's
like
air.
even if you go outside, you can get an infected, get infection. So they don't even want to go outside. So some are struggling from infection, stress and claustrophobia and all these kinds of things. Crazy. PK, how about you?
Well, it's not a normal routine to be indoors every time. So obviously there will be few issues here and there, but I think on an individual level, I'm trying to do everything I can to make something good out of the situation. So I think it's well. I'm fine. Yeah.
Oh, great.
As much as it's not too good. I mean, with what is happening and all that, thinking about how other people are feeling. Now, I mean, like you're saying, people don't want to go out and all that. I mean, this whole lockdown and stuff, people can't even get to. There are people suffering in their rooms and they can't talk to anybody. So.
Yeah, I think some people are getting lonely. It's getting lonely.
It's very true.
Yeah, exactly, and it's killing people, Yeah, but it's well. I believe there is more we can do. There are better things we can do than just die inside.
Is there anybody amongst us, okay, that has experienced something that is close to this? Maybe a lockdown for some reasons, some experience curfew and all that. Is there anybody in your country, okay? It could be in Uganda or in Ghana, in your suburb, in your district.
For me, it's
Have any of you really experienced something close to this?
no. It's my first experience,
Nothing. No.
and apparently, some of us really like to be out there, like at least most of the time. And
What about some of you that were stubborn? Your parents kept you in. They told you don't go outside, or at least if you go outside, return at 6.
I got beat every time because of this.
So you see,
Oh
I've
my
got someone
goodness.
for you.
Every day I would be told not to leave, but I would be out and I would get whooped. And
Yeah, it seems PK has got something to tell us. PK, fire